Shoulder mobility, it's really important for us when it comes to just our everyday tasks. So today I'm going to show you 3 stretches that you can do at home to improve your shoulder mobility. The first stretch we're going to do, you're going to need something like an upright to a squat rack, or you can also do this at home with just a wall. What you're going to do is you're going to bring your elbow up roughly about parallel to your shoulder. From there, you're going to put your elbow right up against the inside of the wall. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go into a split stance. You're going to bring whichever foot that's on the same side of the elbow, you're going to bring that back, and you're going to bring the other foot forward. There you have a lot of control in terms of how much pressure, in terms of how much lean you want to put onto your shoulder as well as your pectoral muscles. And then this will allow you to open up your shoulders along with your pectoral muscles. For our next stretch, you're going to need a bench like mine, or you can use a chair or a couch that you have around the house. With this next stretch, what you're going to do is you're going to place your elbows on the edge of the bench. Once you have your elbows on the edge of the bench, then you're going to lean back, sit back, then you're going to put your hands together, and then you're going to lean downward towards the ground. And with your hands, you want to try to get it close to your upper back as you can. And you push down as far down as you can go, and you're going to hold that stretch for 30 seconds. This stretch in particular is one of my favorites because not only does it stretch out your shoulders, your pectoral muscles, but also your triceps. The next stretch we're going to do is going to be a child's pose. In addition to that, we're also going to stack our hands and stretch out each side individually. With the child's pose, you're going to extend your hands out in front of you. Then you're going to slowly sit back and bring your head down towards the ground as close as you can and try to touch the ground with your head. Then just hold this position for about 30 seconds. After holding for about 30 seconds, you're gonna relax. Then you're gonna stack your hands one over the other on one side, go right back into that child's pose, and then you're gonna feel that stretch, especially in that upper back shoulder area. In this case, it will be my left. After sitting there for about 30 seconds, then you're gonna switch over to the other side. If you don't feel much of a stretch, then you can also elevate your hands by using something like kettlebells, yoga blocks, dumbbells, anything that's of equal height to kind of get a little bit more of a range of motion in your shoulders. This stretch is not only great for shoulder mobility, but it's also a great stretch for your back, especially your lats. The reason why we chose these 3 stretches in particular to improve your shoulder mobility is because it also stretches the muscles around your shoulders. Most importantly, the pectoral muscles, the upper back, and the triceps. All of these muscles are all interconnected some way or somehow, and they all play a role in terms of your shoulder mobility. When it comes to shoulder mobility, I really want to point out the pectoral muscle, right, which is your chest. This is a big factor when it comes to your posture. One of the many reasons why some people will develop a hunch. Whenever your pectoral muscle, especially in this area, is really tight, it tends to roll your shoulders forward, which could then lead to you having a hunch on your back. That's why it is really important to do these 3 shoulder mobility stretches at least 3 times a week.